Well, hello, everybody. I want to welcome you all to Collectively Rewilding. My name is Tammy Larson, and I will be your fabulous substitute for this lovely, I think it's Plan Your Wild workshop. I'm a little wild, so we're going to be a little wild. We're going to check out the platform and see what, like the changes that has been made. I've been I've been a member. I don't know if I want to say a member moderator for Sabrina for I don't know. I want to say like 2.5, maybe 3 years. I'm not quite sure. I just became a moderator not too long ago, but I've been on her platform for a while and started doing the whole gardening stuff because I garden and she gardens and we just garden together. Well, she gardens in Utah and I garden in California, and then we just share photos and we talk and yeah. Now I'm hosting classes, you guys. So, all right, you guys. So we're gonna go into the Collective Wild community. Okay, here we go. You guys can see my screen. Candace, you can see my screen. Hello, anybody? Candace, can you hear me? Anybody?
Yes, ma'am, I can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. All right, you guys, welcome to Collective Rewilding, and we'll be going over the platform today. All right, so located here up at the top, one of the most important things as you enter, you'll see your beautiful profile photo up here. Okay, so just like the Let's Go Help 2 community, just like Collective Rewilding, this is where we can, when we save or bookmark an important post that we like, this is where we would go to retrieve our bookmarks for those who like to save posts. Okay, so as you click up here on your profile, you'll come down and you'll see bookmarks. Okay, so once you click on bookmarks, I bookmarked one thing. It's about bees. I'm not sure what I did that for, but I was probably learning. And then there we go. So this is how you bookmark, you guys. And this is not how you bookmark. This is how you retrieve a bookmark. So if you decide to save something, and this is where this will be located, and that is your bookmarks. Okay, and that'll be located here in your profile. See, I am a moderator. You have your personal settings. Okay, and that's about it when it comes to your profile and your settings. And then we have your notification bell, you guys. All right. So this is what my notification bell looks like. You'll see the host, the creator herself, Miss Sabrina Geisler. She will be announcing classes as they are. Okay. So here in the CR calendar, located here on the left-hand side, you guys. We have all the live events here in Collective Rewilding. Okay, so as of right now, I'm substituting for Miss Sabrina. I will be substituting on Thursday, which is today, and then I'll be on Sunday for Tea Talk with Tammy, and then I'll be doing a Plan Your Workshop. So those are the two I'll be substituting for, and I'm not quite sure. I think next week, maybe. I'm not quite too sure exactly, but I know as of right now, I'll be substituting for these two classes, and I think next week, and then I have my master food preserving training. I'll be in the Zooms doing my volunteer work, you guys. So getting that done. So continuing on. So today is December 25th. It is Christmas. So Merry Christmas to those who are celebrating, and who is not. Happy holidays. I hope you're all having a safe holiday. All right, so on the 28th, on Sunday, which is every Sunday, at the same time, same place, at 11:30 Cali time, my time. So when you're in your calendar, will be adjusted to your time zone. So I live in California, so it's going to say California times. Okay, so following that class the next day, which is on Monday, is Plan Your Workshop, and that is on December 29th. And then on Thursday, we have Plan Your Garden Planning Q&A. All right, you guys, I'm learning, so bear with me. All right, then you have me again. So as we continue on, the how to community outreach. I believe that's every other week. Okay, so this one will be on Wednesday, January 7th, 1:45 my time, which is Pacific time. So it will be adjusted to your time zone. So hopefully you guys attend that with Miss Sabrina Giesler, and she is the host of that event. Okay, you guys. And that is pretty much it when it comes to those. And then we do have one on Sunday, yarn yards for tall tales. Try to say that 5 times. All right, you guys. So that is on Sunday, January 11th. For those who do not know how to RSVP to an event, okay, let me see if you guys are RSVP'd. All right, so I can look right here to see if you guys. Benny's there. Where's Candace? Where's Vanessa? All right, Vanessa and Candace, make sure you RSVP to this event so you can get that notification in your notification bell when this class starts. Okay, so once you click on on this event, you're going to scroll right here down where it says Zoom meeting, and then it says RSVP. You want to click on RSVP to where it says you are going, and then you want to sync it to your calendar to all the series in that event. Okay, so it's every Sunday. Oh, every other Sunday, I think. She's changing things. Okay. So when she comes back, she'll let me know exactly what's going on. But as of right now, I believe Yarn Yards and Tales and Tea Talk with Tammy is every Sunday. I believe I think the only class is my class that's going to stay every week on Sundays. And then I'm not quite sure with the others. We'll just ask her when we attend her session. Okay, you guys. So located here on the left hand side, you guys, we have the Start Here collection. All right. So if you haven't gone through these groups, I encourage you to do so. Okay. Begin your rewilding here. So basically, what this group's about is how to begin your rewilding here. Basically, what the word means, how to get started. And welcome to Collective Rewilding, you guys. So, what you want to do is you want to come through here, read what we do here, explore your own pace. We celebrate biodiversity and sustainable journeys and new and feeling overwhelmed. We've got you. So if you're feeling overwhelmed with all these, gardening things and, because it can be overwhelming when you're gardening, especially when you're new at it and feeling like your plants are dying, you're not doing good. It could be overwhelming for me. I can grow, you guys, but sometimes when it comes to certain things, I just can't grow. But it doesn't mean that I can't grow them. It's just I struggle, and it's a learning process, just like anything else in life. So don't give up, even if you feel like you don't have a green thumb. Everybody has a green thumb. Okay, it's just how much you dedicate and how much you're willing to put into it. Okay, if you want to save money on groceries, I guarantee you're going to put your hands in the dirt and start, taking it into your own actions and start growing your own food. Okay, because prices can be really expensive here, and with the prices going up in the grocery stores. It's taking an effect here in California, for me at least. All right, so the next group that we have here is new members LaunchPad. Really cool, you guys. So we have take the community tour, okay, and then we have adjust your settings, okay, and then we have complete your profile and say hi. Okay, I like these little cute images, super cute. Explore learning sources, RSVP to an event, and how to create a post. Okay, and then once you do all that good stuff, you guys will get a beautiful badge. Let me see if I click on this. Let's click on it and let's see what we get. Is it a video? All right. All right, you guys. We got Sabrina Giesler giving you a tour of her community. Okay, so welcome to the Collective Rewilding Platform Tour. Welcome to Collective Rewilding. We are so glad you have joined us. Okay, you guys, thank you all for joining. All right, so what you want to do is come through here and read it. I would read it, but that's a lot of reading. I haven't really gone through here, you guys, to be quite honest. It's really cool, like how she has it organized and stuff like that. Yeah, so you just come through here, and basically kind of tells you how to join us live if there's an event, how members can connect. Okay, we have the Campfire Circle, we got that chat, and then we got the workshops. Right now, we're in the Plan Your Wild workshop, a class where we break down the weekly checklists and customize them for your personal goals and location. We focus on starting small to build your confidence and avoid the overwhelming. Okay. Route to Rewilding is a space dedicated to non-traditional gardening, creating habits for birds, bees, and butterflies rather than just food products. Okay. Let us know what the structure you like to see here. To survive or not to survive? That is the question. A continuous, it is a work in progress book club focus on off-grid living, homesteading, and preparing skills for outdoors. When you're in the forest, and you know you need some safety stuff, and you're like, I don't know where I'm at. You need to learn how to survive. So as I go through these collections, I'll show you that group, you guys. I'm learning, you guys, so bear with me. All right, so stay tuned. We have the stay tuned collection. All right, so you want to click on that toggle to expose that drop down menu. Okay, so we have the news and updates group. Basically, the news and updates is designed for if you're as a moderator, and Sabrina as the host. She'll be posting the upcoming events, like whether it be a reminder of the upcoming event that's coming up today, or she might have something, an article that she may post, anything that has to do with updates in regards to the classes. She puts out these little cute surveys. I haven't done any of them. I keep missing them. But yeah, she wants to know all these cool things. It's really cool. Activity, getting people engaged and stuff like that is cool. I love it. All right, so the next group that we have, all right, is the garden planner, and I believe this is what the class is. Create your wild, right? Or that is right here, right? Plan your wild. Okay, garden planner. All right, so January. It's not January yet, you guys. So let's see what January has to do. All right. So when I was going through these things, I think it was one of these ones. I literally would read it, and if I didn't understand the word, I would literally Google it. And then I just went down a rabbit hole, and then I found a lot more cool things. So when you read these things and you're not quite sure what the word means, or if you're like, oh, that sounds cool, like I want to know what that means, always do research. That's how you expand your knowledge. These are just tools, tips, tricks. The real work comes in when you start thinking outside the box and start breaking down these words and learning what they mean and how you can implement them in your garden journey. Okay, like understanding your times, your climate zones, the zone that you live, is very important, especially when you're planting specific things. And then we have January week 1, and then basically week 1, or the beginning, is the philosophy. Basically, week by week outline of what we do. So week 1, the philosophy of journaling. That's very important. Always have a journal when you're gardening. We always we make mistakes and we just learn from them. So for me, I haven't started a journal, but I take a lot of photos So, that's something that I need to start doing is, start journaling. So when my plant is not doing well, I need to start, creating a journal on how I can improve things I've changed, how I made a difference to make it come back to life. If it's struggling, or if it's just not sprouting, or whatever the situation may be. If it's outside and I just can't get it to, sprout, or whatever my dilemma is, I always want to try to improve it. So don't give up. Okay, you guys. So week 1, me, honestly, when I garden, I just kind of I just put the seed out there. I'm not a real planner, so that's a challenge for me, honestly. I just throw the seeds outside and just want them to grow, and I water them as they need it. And planning is not in my vocabulary, because this is kind of like a spare of the moment thing for me when I do my gardening. So it's when I'm in the mood, or I'm just feeling like I want to go outside. It's a hobby for me. So, I enjoy it. There's times where I just don't want to garden at all. And I just want to, study on other things, So the planning part is the hardest part, learning the process of how many days it takes to germinate a pea seed, and managing all of that stuff, you guys. I'm in the master gardening program, and honestly, I haven't learned anything, and most of all I learned is what I'm doing in my real life, but I know from the program how to find scientific based research to help me as tools to improve my skills. Here I am just ranting, but basic the master gardening program is designed is to teach the public on how to find scientific based research, articles, publications, and it's the same with the master food preserver. Okay, it's just a little different. Okay, with gardening, you can do different things, you can try different things out, but when it comes to being a master food preserver, you pretty much have to stick and stone. There's a processes, and they can't change. They have to stay as is, and you cannot alter a recipe. So it's very different. Okay, so continuing on, you guys, if you haven't gone in here in the garden planner, I encourage you to do so, and start going through just the philosophy of gardening. Like, what is gardening? What do you think gardening is? Is it just planting seeds? Is it enjoying nature to you? Just watching plants grow? There's all different types. Is it therapeutic for you? You can have a garden and buy plants and just go outside and just enjoy it, like for therapeutic. You don't have to be a gardener. You can just, have, plants outside or inside your home to make you feel at ease. There's those type of plants where they cleanse your home, give you more oxygen, all that good stuff. All right. So we have workshops, the workshops collection here. So Plan Your Wild is what we're in right now. Okay. So we have the discussion feed. Okay. So I don't think you guys can post. I'm not quite sure. I think only the moderators and the host can post things in this feed. Okay, so this feed consists of basically planning your workshop. So I think Sabrina just moved them over here because basically we have that microgreen class. I'm trying to get into the microgreens, you guys. I'm having a hard time. Really am having a hard time getting into the microgreens thing. It just reminds me of grass, and I don't know. I just feel like it's just a lot of work for me, watering it, and I feel like I'll spend a lot of money with a lot of seeds because, like, it's not like they sprout. You have to just do the seeds again and keep doing the seeds again. Where is that? I don't know how much an investment it would be for me to do microgreens, because like I don't buy them at the grocery store. Okay. I've never had microgreens before, so it's not something that it's in my daily diet, but it's healthy for me. I just it's a lot more work with the draining the water out, spraying it. You have to have it near you, and me, I'm not anywhere near my garden stuff half the time. So where is that class? Where is the microgreens class? All right. Or maybe it is in your Plan Your Workshop. Maybe she changed the title of it and made it into your Plan Your Workshop. Was there a class on microgreens? Anybody remember? Or was it just me? All right. So yeah, this is just a feed. Is anybody still awake? Let me know if I'm boring you guys. All right. So when you come into Plan Your Workshop, you have the feed itself, right? And then you have that featured section. So the featured section basically is where all the posts that Sabrina found very important. So she'll pin them. So this is where they go in the featured section. So also you'll see the past live recordings that Sabrina has done and Plan Your Workshop. So it is Plan Your Workshop. So if you have missed any of the past classes, the recordings will be in the feature section. Okay. All right. All right. And then we're on route to rewilding. I'm not quite sure what this one is. Oh, okay. So this is where I can post the bee stuff and the butterflies, right? Yes. Okay. So this is where route to rewilding. So this is where all the pollinators, as I read in that area, begin your. See, when you read, you guys, you figure out what it meant. So yeah, this is where basically all the pollinators, the bees, the butterflies, any articles that have to deal with that type of thing. If you're interested in bees, yeah, all that cool stuff. Butterflies. All right. And then we have that group to survive or to not to survive. That is the question. All right. So we have a manual. All right. Okay. So we have plan, worksheet, resources, contacts, and the rule of three. So we'll go to chapter 1. I've never seen this. I like this. This is pretty cool. It looks like water paint. Water painting. It's pretty cool. All right, so creating an emergency plan. Here are some questions to ask and steps to take in preparing of an emergency. Okay, these are disasters coming in your area: fires, carbon monoxide, burglaries. All right, what are the most common kinds of disasters in your area? Me would be earthquakes, flooding. What are some specific preparations for each disaster you have identified in place? Evacuation? No, no, I'm not prepared at all, you guys. To tell you the truth. But yeah, this is where you would go in and kind of ask yourself, am I prepared if something were to pop off and this whole world would go to shit? Am I ready to get out of my house and ready to go and be able to survive? You know, or if something like an earthquake, am I gonna have the necessary, food stored? Am I gonna have a right emergency plan? No, I don't have an emergency plan, and I should, because I'm disabled, and I should have like some type of emergency worksheet. Start creating an execute of how am I going to get the hell out of here, because my house is not quite handicap, savvy with my wheelchair. So I would have to crawl my way out or have to have my husband carry me out, But if there was a fire, I would have to go through the fire door, and that'd be, it'd be really difficult. It'd be really hard, you guys. So yeah, come through here. Hopefully I'm not boring. Is anybody here? Okay. Let me know if I'm going, guys.
This is Miss Tammy. I'm here.
Are you are you guys okay?
Yep.
We're here. We're here.
Okay. I haven't gone through here, you guys. So I'm just
Fine, doing
learning.
great.
All right, bear with me. Candace, when are you gonna do the
You
next
got
live? All right. So yeah, so create a worksheet, okay? If you can, I would encourage you guys to do so. Be prepared. You never know what's gonna happen in the future. We don't even know if we're gonna wake up tomorrow morning. We just don't know what happens. And then we have resources. So for those who are in the Let's Go To community and or looking for resources, make sure you use .org or .edu or .gov website. Okay. Local, state, federal, community emergency alert system, churches, nonprofits, clubs, organizations. Okay. We have emergency numbers. You always want to make sure you have an address book. If you don't have one, we don't use them quite. I don't remember having back in the day when I was like back in my teens. I had an address book. I don't even use an address book on my phone. So it's I did buy a planner from Walmart. I just don't. I did use it for a day and then I stopped using it. But I had to work on my planning skill. That's gonna make it like my New Year's resolution is to start learning how to like plan better. I'm just kind of like on the go type of person. Like, I don't really have anything special. Mostly the time I do is when I'm going to the doctors. So my day is pretty much kick back, laid back, but most of the time I'm either doing research or learning. But yeah, so that's my daily life.
Oh, Esther and Oscar.
Vanessa. Vanessa?
Hold on, hold on. Yes, I'm here. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. I was like, is she talking? Do I have a question? All right. All right. So basically, where I'm just going over the resources. So if there were anything to happen in an emergency, these are the places that you would want to, reach out to, or like create an address book. Family members. Do you have any family in your area? I don't. Extended family members. Nope. Do I have their numbers? No, not at all. I don't even have friends. So I mean I have friends like you guys, but I don't have like friends out here. I'm not a social bunny. I'm a social bunny over the internet, not in person. I am in person, but I haven't met any friends out here. Long distance friends. Okay. I have you guys. I really don't talk to many people. So I don't work I don't talk to my neighbors, So it's always good to get these type of things, in case an emergency. We all know the 911, poison, animal control. Yeah, utility phone numbers are really important to have. Long distance contact, essentials. Yeah, like, in case like something happens to you at your house and you'll have like, maybe like an emergency booklet or some telling the person your date of birth and what type you are. I think they have something like that where you can like put it in a kit in your first aid kit. Yeah, so medical contact information, which is cool. It's always great to have. Yeah. And then the 3 rules. Rule of 3. What is this? Oh, 3 minutes without air, 3 hours without shelter, 3 days without water, 3 weeks without food. The rule of the common is known in the survival world. Oh, okay. 3 minutes without water. Is that like in the water? Oh, in the air? Oh, 3 minutes without air? Oh, in the air. See, I haven't read any of this. Air in case of survival, such things. Oh, your airway. Okay. Shelter. Oh, cool. So yeah, just go through this cool stuff. Like this must be, she must have did all this cool stuff. And then we have mindsets. Okay. Especially when you're in a survivor mode, your mindset is like being aware of your surroundings. You're on that defensive mode. Like being like, oh my gosh, I'd be like so scared if I was lost in the woods, and everything just feels like there's nowhere out. It's scary. You know, and being prepared. I mean, even if when you are prepared, sometimes you just can't be prepared enough in that type of situation. When you're out in the wilderness, hanging out with the bears and stuff. All right, we got building a community, chapter 2. All right, you guys can't see that. Exercise and eating right. All right, maybe yoga. Yoga's good, you guys. Sabrina does a lot of yoga. Mixed martial arts. Don't do any of that stuff. I should get Roger in here. Maybe he can tell me about that stuff. Pielo, and then whole food diet. Pelo. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, is that one diet that Sabrina talked about? I forgot the Walls protocol thing. She has like a thingamabobber on it. I think that's what it is. She has so much information that I remember. All right, so if you have days like this, all right, pocket/purse to go. All right, you have bananas, chapstick, all this cool stuff. Protein, chapstick. If you want like fishing, multi-knife. So this is like something that you would put in like a purse or a backpack, like a whistle, a snare wire. All these are really cool things to have. Nail clippers. This is pretty cool. A sewing kit. Oh, cool. Yeah, just come through here, you guys. One day maybe Sabrina will have like a survival, class where we can just like see how prepared we are for when things do happen. Adult bug out bag. Oh yeah. All this cool stuff. Dang. I am so not ready if I was out there in the wilderness. I'll tell you that. Oh my goodness. Wow. Okay. If you have years. Okay. And then shelter. I'm just going through this, you guys. Sorry if I'm boring. I'm just trying to go through this myself and see what we have here. We have shelter. There are many types of survival shelters and many things which determine what is best for any given situation. This chapter will cover a variety of shelter options and go over some regional variations which will help you better prepare no matter what where you are when a disaster strikes. So you have the off-grid sheltering is a method. Okay, so we got these cool things. Oh wow. Can you guys picture yourself doing this? Candace, I know I can picture you doing this.
Yeah.
Of course not. Not right now.
Me neither. I can, you, Benny? Yeah, I can picture you like doing this type of thing, like doing the wilderness stuff.
Yeah, mine's gonna come out with a gameplay.
Yeah, that sounds like some. Oh, my husband would have fun doing that type of thing. Like me, I would have fun camping, but like, oh man, I couldn't get very far. And Sabrina said there's like this one trail in Utah where it's like handicap accessible. I'm not sure what the forest is or whatever, but yeah, it's like you go camping or something or a trail, and you can bring your wheelchair, but they don't really make the forestry handicap accessible. So we have fires, chapter 6, methods of fire creation. Oh my God, that is like probably like one of the most hardest things to do is starting a fire. What do you guys think? In the wilderness, I think that's like the hardest thing. You could probably get water as fast as anything, food, but fire, I think that's like the hardest thing to get started. Do you guys know how to start your own fire if you were in the wilderness?
Nope.
Me either. My husband does. I don't. Maybe we should like try maybe like do like a class outside or something like that and get like a kit or whatever and see if we can, you know, like do it, prepare ourselves in case like our fire, like our like lights go out, our electricity goes out, and we could start a fire, but what happens if it's raining or something? We don't have any fluid or I don't have a lighter or anything. It's always good to, yeah, I would like to learn how to do that. Daryl knows how to do it really good. I don't. I'm not really good at it. And there's like a certain technique. And then we have sanitation. Oh, very important. And there's a lot of like foraging that you could do in the wilderness to wash your hands. You can always use in the desert. I was learning a lot about the desert plants, and we can use the yucca, to wash our hands, and then we can use the Solara bush thing that I have on my hill to scrub my body, and then it's used for a floral, yeah, to scrub my body. So if I don't have anything, I can just go outside and get that and scrub my arms and legs with it and be clean as a whistle. I don't know about the smell, but it does smell like fresh rain. But I don't think I would have I don't. I don't know. I don't know about the whole like leaf thing as a sponge, but if I was in the wilderness, for sure. All right. So general preparedness. What is a pepper? Pepper? Oh, this is a website. Okay, so these are .govs like I was mentioning. Ready.gov. All these cool websites. FEMA. Oh my God, you guys. There's so many freaking chapters. Yeah, so go in there. I haven't completed it, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go through there and rehearse again, and then I'll just continue doing these walkthroughs because I know I'm sucking hardcore right now. I haven't really gone through them since she's changed them since the last time Julia's done it, so I don't really come through here a lot. I just post. I post a lot of things. All right, so we have the Member Connect collection. So we have gardening hacks, and then we have gardening for your health, and then show your wild, Vanessa. Share your wild, Vanessa. So you guys can post here. Vanessa, you can post your little jalapeno, your avocado. Right here. Right here.
Right there.
Yeah, you just go right here. Show your wild.
Show your rewild. Okay.
And then you click. And then you just upload your photo. I think it's like I think it's a add photo. And then you can upload it like Candes does. So this is where you guys can show your wild. Benny, show your wild. Show your wild Massachusetts trees. And all your birds. Well, show your wild. Like, show your frogs, Candace. I wanted to see those frogs. Oh my goodness.
All right, Tammy, I got you.
Yeah, you guys share your wow. Like if you're like outside or you're going to the store and you see something cool, or you're outside looking at the sky and you see a rainbow, like take a picture. Take a freaking picture and share it like I do. See, that's really nice. Oh, look it. I see it. Is that you? Benny? See, that's what it's about. Go to Massachusetts and you'll get snow. You get the whole
That's the front of my house.
night. Is this your house?
Yep, that's the front yard.
Oh,
Or the
wow.
view from the front yard.
That is so beautiful. That is really beautiful. Dang. And this is like, is that tree that tree? Or is this another tree?
Oh yeah, so that's the tree that we got like in front of the house.
Wait, do you know what type of tree it is? Have you tried to identify it yet?
No, no,
You should.
that was a pine tree, but I don't think it is.
You think it's a pine tree? Is there like different types of pine trees? I don't know. In Massachusetts, do you have like certain like yeah?
Oh,
I don't know.
live in Cambridge. They used to be pine trees everywhere.
Yeah, you guys got some. See, I need your leaves. I need that as compost. Like that would, yeah. I need to go to your house and collect leaves. That's a really good compost right there.
A whole lot of
You should have some really good gardening skills out there, man. You should grow some really good food.
I haven't hopped on it yet.
What does your backyard look like? Is it as like maybe you should take a picture of your backyard and
Yeah, I'm gonna do it and I'll put it in the platform.
so are you planning to do like just like a out like a like a front garden or maybe a backyard garden?
Probably a backyard garden.
Backyard, that's pretty cool. Like, are you looking to do like maybe like a greenhouse, or are you gonna do like raised beds, or how
I
are you?
think I might probably start with a raised bed and then probably look into doing a greenhouse.
Yeah, do you guys get a lot of like squirrels and stuff and like yeah, yeah. So there's this one it's one thing that I was watching this guy in New Jersey guy that I watched, he has like a net thingy that he puts over because he gets squirrels and they come down and yeah, so yeah, uh that's like my number one thing here too is the chickmunks, especially when I feed the wild, the bird feed, that attracts like road runners. And then, I love my finches and my birds, my quails, they'll come around. But the chickmunks, the squirrels, um, they pretty much will devour my freaking anything that I grow. And I that thing would take like I would plant something and it took me like a month to grow it. And then I walk outside, all gone. Never again, chickmunks. Never again am I gonna give you. Yeah, so I try not. It's so hard for me to garden outside, but I just gotta fix it to where um, I can get those type of rodents out. Even with the bugs, there's certain bugs that are just not good to have in your garden. You don't want tomatoes and have tomato worms. You know what I'm saying? So there's things that you need to keep out. Some bugs are beneficial to your garden, and some can just totally trash your garden, especially with those green worms. They'll just fucking eat everything. All right, so we have Yards and Tales. That is a group, and that class is on Sundays. And so this is the feed, and this is the event tab, which the events on Sunday. You click on the event page. If you haven't RSVP to it. And then you have the past live recordings there in the featured section. And then you just come down here as a feed. And then if Sabrina has gone over like a specific article, this is where she would post that article. Okay. So when she reads bedtime stories to me when I'm in that class, this is where you go. Okay. Because when someone reads, like, even when I'm listening to like bedtime stories, because I have a hard time sleeping sometimes, and I just need someone to like read me something to go to sleep, and then I just boop pass out without even hesitation. All right. So yeah, if you haven't gone through here, you guys, I would come through here. And then we have the Campfire Circle. But yeah, this is the chat. Maybe she should put chat right here or something, so we know it's a chat. Because we got to get some more activity. There's all these people in here. I know most of them, but I'll find them on the platform. On the other platform, I'll be like, I saw you. Where's your gardening? Too funny. But yeah, just come through here. That's through this collection. We have the Join Us Live. We have the members meetups. Oh, cool. So join us live right here. You have all these cool, beautiful things. She's changing them. Is that an aloe? Tammy's area. Welcome to the aloe. Okay, so the members meetup is basically my class and the how-to community outreach with Sabrina. So when you come into this group, you'll have the upcoming events, and then you'll have the announcements of whatever I post when it comes to, obviously, now I know what area she wants me to post it in. I was just posting it here because I know it's not like that area where it goes over there. And she'll move it, and she moves it. So now I know where I can post it. So this is where the stuff that I post, stuff that I post in my study group, I post it here. I post a lot of things when it comes to food safety, food preservation, yeah, and more to come, you guys. More to come with that. And I'll probably put like a course together, once I get finished with my my volunteer works, so I can have more of an idea how I want to set up my courses. All right, so and then we have garden planning Q&A. So we are in the gardening planning. I thought we were planning your wild. All right. Anyways, we're in the gardening planning Q&A. And this is, I'm not sure. This is the feed. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is the feed. Like I like the other way, how she sets it up. But yeah, this is the feed. And then we have country living and business. I'm gonna do better next time, you guys. So when you come in here to country living and business, you have your action plan for your nonprofit. Okay, and that is hosted by Miss Sabrina Giesler, and that's Megan P. and the Let's Go To community. So these are the videos, I believe, you guys. Don't quote me on it. It looks like it to me, but I could be wrong. Or these could be the things that she was talking about. And then we have the community tips. And this is a feed for the country living and business. And then we have the outreach. See, I didn't know about any of this stuff, so I learned something new every day. All right, so then that's that, and we have Wild News, you guys. That is a collection, and then we have Wild News around the world. Okay, and it's a feed where I post, Sabrina posts, Miss Ethel is a moderator. Yeah, just come through here and check it out, you guys. And then we have World AG Innovation. All these words of like horticulture and stuff. It's hard to say sometimes. Yeah, and then you come in here. It's a feed, you guys. So now I know where I can post my things now. Sometimes I just don't know. I'll be like, not sure, not quite sure where the area goes. But now that she has it really well laid out, and then she has a gardenary that she's doing with that certification. Gardenary. If you want to subscribe to her YouTube channel, you guys, you can. So this is that lady that Miss Sabrina talks about a lot. Gardenary. Yep. All that cool stuff. And talk to us. That is not out yet. That's about it, you guys. I will get better, I promise.
You did great.
I did horrible.
No.
All right. I'm learning. Like when I do walkthroughs, I'm kind of like every time I do Let's Go too, I'll be like, oh man, I don't know what to say sometimes because I'll be like, I haven't read it myself, so I'll do better, you guys. So what time is it? Oh shoot. Okay, it's 5 o'clock, you guys, and I'm gonna leave. Okay. I don't know. Let me see here. I'm not gonna leave. I'm just gonna end the class. I want to thank you all, you guys, for joining. Thank you guys for the support, and I think on Monday I'll be doing this class. I'll be doing Plan Your Wild workshop, and then I'll be doing the one on the 1st. Because I told her I can't do anything like around the 14th or this time. So I'm not sure how long she's going to be on vacay. But these are the 2 classes that I will be doing. And I think she'll come back maybe on the 5th. I'm not quite sure, you guys. So yeah. So hopefully I'll see you guys on Sunday, December 28th with Tea Talk with Tammy. And thank you guys for joining. And hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Christmas, you guys.
Bye. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Christmas, thank you.
Candace.
Thank you, Benny. So thank you, Benny, for spending Christmas with me here in the Collective Rewilding community. And thank you, Sabrina, for spending Christmas with me here in the Collective Rewilding community. All right, you guys, thank you. And I will see you tomorrow, Sunday. I'll see you guys on Sunday. For myself.
Bye.
All right, good night, you guys. Thank you for showing up, and I appreciate it.
Bye.
Bye.